I'm not expecting a lot here. I got one mythic track. I think I got one raid vault. The rest isn't really worth looking at. Oh! Okay, yeah, that'll work. I'm pretty sure even on Raid Finder, that is still by far and away is the best trinket I could ever get. But the looks of it, it beats everything. I have gotten some insane vault loot, actually, this week. Like this reset. But yeah, that is an insanely good pickup. We go upgrade this bad boy as much as we can, even though it's only LFR. That is ridiculously good. All the way to max. From what I know, this thing is like 20% of your damage, 10-20% of your damage is tank, like on all tanks. And I don't think we get another craft this week. I'm going to try and hammer down on this character because I'm kind of tilted that I didn't do anything really. I don't even think we went up a significant amount of score. We didn't time anything. Yeah, I don't even think we timed anything this week. Yeah, it's immediately active. I'm pretty sure it's just always active. Need to do 10s. My goal is to get 4 or 5 done at least this week, maybe today, because I was extremely lazy last week. I think I did like 2 keys. Would love to run it back in Dawnbreaker, get that timed. Right, Priory. Let's run it back. If that Priory key wasn't recorded, there was a moment where I went into the big pull after the first boss. I died because I didn't press another cooldown after Ox. Okay, right side. He's had bad experience with monk tanks. It's lovely. I have a good feeling about this group. I also just need to be really cautious about when I pull the knights, because there are 3 mandatory knights at the start of this dungeon. I may as well buy a flask, why not? That hurts so much. Nice grips. Man, I'm still so bad at making sure that I'm using energy. What can I pull this with? He died at the worst time. We needed him alive for the Radiant. Now, I gotta realize what to pull with this, because I think the dog bleed killed everyone. Nice job. I think I found my new favorite blackout combo. It's the purifying brew with it. It kept me alive there with no cooldowns, basically. It was amazing. Why did they soak it? That's okay. As long as they're soaking it, I guess. But the 5 is way scarier. If they just let me solo the 3, like I said, it'd be a lot easier. We should be fine on time. Oh, here comes the healer complaints. Again. I don't doubt it, because that's most paladins, but it's really necessary. Could be overlapping with everyone too. I think we're going to be short on percent in this room. Oh, perfect percent. Let's go. At 20%? Do I assume that they're going to actually stop aside? I think I adjust. It looks like Hunter's doing right, so I'll do the other one. Beautiful. They did that so much better than every other group I've had on this character. It's amazing. Let's go. Actually, I need to change my eco dome because that's the one key we have. Hey, Dawn! And I got some boots. With bad stats, but at least it's got main stat. Damn, it blocked 7% too. Oh, here we go. Nice, let's go. Purifying Brew. Pauses stagger damage for 3 seconds. Oh, so it's only the stagger damage. It's not the stagger build-up. I'm glad I got it done. That Priory was tilting me that I failed it on my own. But the Hunter shouldn't have doubled the DK in kicks and 0 from the pally. Healing all those unneeded damage is definitely what's killing the healers. Yeah, there weren't many kicks. Alright, surprisingly, it's actually within the same week still. I'm not gonna lie, I've done 1 key this week. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1 key. So, let's at least maybe try get 2 vault slots. Honestly, just haven't had time to play this character, because I'm gearing 2 characters for the season push, basically, being a DK and a DH, as well as working, editing, just doing a bunch of other stuff. So I've not really had much time to play this character, but it is reset day, so I want to try get them done today, so we can actually get some stuff in the vault. Haven't gone to do the raid on LFR because we've already got the trinket that we want from LFR anyway, and thankfully this time I've actually got a 10 to go do, and it's the Dawnbreaker, so we can get redemption on that. Did up a quick route that my tank is vaguely using. I tried to make it more pug friendly, at least as much as I could. And if we learned anything from last dungeon, at least the last one I remember doing on this character, we don't want to invite group people. Shaman and Boomkin did terrible. I also want to be pickier with healers, because from the editing that I did, it looked like the only thing that did relatively well with Monk, at least healing me, Resto Druid and Disc Priest, funnily enough. They were the two like best healers that I had. Rotating Orb Weak from memory. Kind of need someone to come get it for me. It's a good warrior. That'd work. Get a lust with him. I don't like shamans, but I might take it just to get started, to be honest. As I said, it feels like they do not heal Brew at all that well. Also, a B-res would be nice. I guess it's lock, right? We'll get a B-res and we'll get a shaman, but we'll see how this goes. Also, the one thing that I did notice about my own tanking, because this series is like, I kind of pointed it out, a lot of times it wasn't put in the videos. With Brewmaster, I tend to get complacent for whatever reason. Again, the cooldowns don't feel that strong to me, but like chaining defensive cooldowns back on, I'm terrible at with this class. And I've died to it like 3 or 4 different times now where I've used my like weapons of order, for example. Obviously when they wear off, I wouldn't press anything else, so I just die because the pool's not over yet. Of course the pool's not over after 12 seconds. I need to start chaining cooldowns just so I can remember, like as there's like 2-3 seconds left, I can do a different cooldown instead. So we're gonna try and be on top of that. I'm not expecting the keys to go great today. As I said, it is reset day, so people are gonna be playing their ults and things like that, but we'll try my best. Okay. See, cooldown's gone. I just forgot to press it. This healer is doing dramatically better than our last shamans. For sure. It's not even close. Alright. Whoa, okay. That was really weird. I like went through the ship. Okay, cooldown's gone. I need to use that. Okay. Yeah, it works a lot better if you're in melee of it, getting her to move. Boss damage is kind of crap, but I think it'll be fine, to be honest. I don't know if I just had really bad shamans all that time, or what's going on here, because this is so much easier than it's ever been. Living in general, it feels a lot easier. Let me double check my route. I think I want to go down here, though. Yeah, I want to go down here. See, my cooldown's gone. I barely noticed that. Okay, now we're good. So note to self, I gotta save ROP for myself there. I can't use it to help them. Nice. Oh god. Oh, what happened? Did they pull more? It really wants to put it on cooldown, I guess. It's not the worst. Why? These guys are gaming though. They haven't, like, failed any mechanics, really. It's just, the pulls are kind of scuffed. This group's actually popping off. The boss damage at the start was scary, but they've actually been doing a lot better since then. Oh, I can't walk away. That was close. Because, he does, like, an explosion if you walk away from melee as the tank. Or if no one's in melee at all, he'll, slap everyone. Oh, God. That was close. Could have very easily slapped the warrior. Oh nice, Gambit 12. Ow. Need that for score, so that'll work. They did really, really well. That shaman was so much better than every other shaman we've had on this character. I think I need a 12 Gambit, right? Only one that's going to be awkward is the dragon. Or I could try fill out these with easy 10s. That honestly might be better, because we are on kind of a time crunch. 10 didn't feel painful at all. Okay, there we go, Gambit 10. Try and do better next week, but there's so much stuff to juggle right now. I think I also get another crafted piece next week, which is just in time for the belt to get nerfed, because I feel like it's getting nerfed very soon. I have not been tracking this at all, by the way, because I know the basic concept. If you've got a shadow proc, try and save it into the next pull, so you can start next pull with giga damage. I have not been looking there at all. There's 3 Gambits here. Just had to ping him so he wakes up. Is that a sub or a sass rogue? Sub. Okay, so I don't need to let him get re-stealth. That's the important distinction between the two. You do not need to let them get stealth. Oh god, they all pulled for me. It should be fine though. Like, I can get thread on these, it's not a big deal. DK blasted damage, that's great. Push him away. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Should have just let someone else deal with it or hope that it didn't fall. Oh, yep, we got more again. Gonna be super over on percent. They look like they want me to drag into boss, which I'm honestly down to do. I just don't know if our DK will like it, because he's kind of doing all the damage here. Also, I couldn't figure out what this boss, or when this boss does damage. It's actually on an attack called Shearing Strikes, which just looks the same as his regular swings. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that there, see? Why'd I get whispered? Oh, a guild I've ignored. That's amazing. Funnily enough, still on time, despite all the extra mobs. I may as well ask them. Well, if they're not answering, then I'll just be safe. Safe? Okay. If they stack properly, this should be a joke, in all honesty. Beautiful stack. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Just keep him as close to the wall as possible. I think is the best way to go about this fight. Great job. This team's so good. Look at them. This is what you want to see in this dungeon. It's actually insane how good this is going. Oh my god. This team is like clockwork. Well, I tried to ask. Well, they're still wanting me to try it, so we'll see. This team's been so good. Maybe I just kept getting really bad shamans. I don't know. Let's go try do one more key at least for the end of this week. Got into another key. It's a 10 Ara-Kara. We have a disc priest, and I'm going to tank it somewhat close to the boss, the eggs that is, but not like on top of it as I have been doing, because it seems like every group just folds or has folded because they didn't want to hit the ads, or just panicked because it's that close. So I guess I'll tank it somewhat far away from him, and with this boss you actually want to tank on the outsides because it puts the webs along the outside of the ring, so you get a lot more room. We'll see though. I'm pretty confident that we can do this, because those 2 10s we did felt really easy. Yeah, I feel so comfortable with Disc Priest. This is so much better than everything else. Okay, with this next pack, I gotta remember to use my stun on the swarm. Good job on them saving that. That was what, 3 stacks? Ideally, you want to tank this relatively far away, just so that the range can get enough space to actually be safe. And I think you want to babysit this ad so it doesn't kill anyone. I'm warning them so they go the other side. Easy money. Cruising through these 10s. This is how it should have been. I don't know why I kept getting such bad luck. They're not even doing that much damage. They're just doing enough. And it's so much easier. I gotta remember here, I need to keep my sweep and ring of peace handy, so I can actually deal with the debuff if it gets too high. But I'm getting dispelled pretty often here, which is great. Where are they going? Where are the ads? Half of them, yeah, look, they're evading. They just ignored me. That was weird. Yeah, Disc Priest is definitely my favorite with Monk. I always have to dispel the Shaman or the healer here. I may have killed him. Easy vault. But nice, that's the vault done. Maybe I play a little more, but unfortunately I gotta start editing this now to be on time. Otherwise, I would do more. But we got to 2400. Probably try and pad out the last few 10s and then probably jump into my own 12 because I feel like I'm not going to get invited. Because even today, the queues were pretty slow and it's usually instant for tanks. 703 item level. It's huge that we got the Brand of Ceaseless Ire. It's been amazing. So much free damage. Oh, thank you. That's a nice way to end it. But yeah, ended at 703 equipped. Unfortunately, only got a couple in the vault, but I honestly just didn't have more time to play. Otherwise, I would. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.